Hello, this is not a spring chick, the Bikini Czar, and it is red carpet season here, but one of the things that I'm just laughing. I just heard this terminology because, let's just put it this way. You know how teenagers have code words? So they make up these things so that their parents really don't know what they're talking about and they sound like they're really commonplace. Well, there's something new. They call it a bare floor. So no, we're not talking about cleaning the floor until it's spotless. Bare floor. Well, let's just say this is appropriate for red carpet season. Models, actresses, a lot of people, actually, let's just say it's non-European style where they leave all the hair on. But what we're talking about on the bare floor is, yes, having a clean surface. So models can get in and out of clothes. You can wear clothes without showing through. And models who are changing clothes because they don't want it to interfere with the lines of the clothes. Also, remember, the women, oh yes, the actresses going underwear free, and people are like, you mean you didn't wear underwear under there? And you're like, well, see, part of it is some outfits do not work well with underwear. For example, if you're going to yoga, you don't wear underwear underneath your yoga outfit because those are slim fitting and you don't want to bind.
Female athletes don't wear underwear under their outfits either, unless you're a gymnast, because it binds them when they're performing.
So this new terminology, the bare floor, or the terminology teens are, well, let's just say they can use it with each other in front of the parents, and the parents still have no idea what they're talking about.
Well, they do now.
Oh, now they do.
A thing on the news that mothers are outraged that their daughters are getting bikini waxes and things.
Why?
I don't know. I mean, I was doing beach stuff in the 50s, and the teenage girls that weren't in the movie industry were all talking to the women that were dancers. Where do you get all the hair removed at? This was 50, 60 years ago, folks. So what are those mothers at?
Yeah, so, okay, maybe it's because we live in LA. I don't think it's because we live in LA. It's really not a big... I don't understand what the big deal is.
I've worked in movies everywhere, just not in LA.
It's not just the entertainment
I've worked
industry.
in conservative, Republican-controlled states where we're talking Republican leaders' daughters are asking the girls in the movie, oh my God, because movies you have a tendency to change clothes on the beaches and stuff, and they're asking, where did you get that done?
Well, because part of it is women hear about bikini waxes. They know that actors and actresses get out of the cars without any underwear on, but they also understand the concept of not creating any lines, right, and having a smooth surface, or a bare floor, so it's just a cleaner look.
Yeah, but I love that. Instead of bikini wax, we're calling it a bare floor.
Well, see, a bikini wax pertains to just getting waxed for the bikini, whereas a bare floor just means it's bare. It's right?
Bare, but it's totally bare.
Because you don't necessarily have a bikini wax. You may just have shaved, and there's other things that can do similar things to a bikini wax, but are not actually a bikini wax.
Yeah.
Easy.
But it's an extension of a bikini wax, so it's still
same results.
But I just don't know. I didn't hear this on Fox News. Fox News a lot of the people over there basically they come from underneath the old lettuce leaf, as they say, but this was over on one of the mainstream things, and the woman is sitting next to the guy. She's got this, what? What?
See.
And she's not, she's actually closer to my age than she is to not a spring chicks, and I was doing that 50 years ago. So
what was the big deal?
And the parents mothers are finding out their daughter. My God. Yeah. Okay. We're going to turn an example. Go look for the tiny shorts in any of the stores. Go look for the tiny swimsuits in any stores. All of the teenage girls have the sexiest shorts, the sexiest swimsuits, and you have to really be cleaned up to wear those shorts and those swimsuits, folks. So you tell me that mommy doesn't know that the daughter, they never see the girl in a swimsuit, but, actually we did find out about that when we were walking on the beach, remember? That we're walking behind a woman with a whole bunch of girls that she'd taken to the beach, and she said, you better get that tan line fixed before your mother finds out about it. Yeah. So yeah.
Well, see, because part of it is for a smooth line in a bikini. It's like, who wants to have hair sticking out?
You
right?
don't. It's basically.
You want a smooth line because, first of all, it looks a whole lot better.
But it gets people into trouble if they don't do that, because I mean, how many teenage actresses have you seen basically been called borderline pornographic because they didn't do the bare floor method?
Are you serious?
Well, because the hair is sticking out underneath their swimsuits.
Well, I don't know.
No, but I've seen that. On some of I think some of the people over on some of the family channels have been photographed that way because.
Oh.
Yeah, and it really looks bad. So.
I know. So here's to the bare floor. But you parents that are out there that are suddenly shocked.
Where were you
Why?
at? Do you? My guess is those mommies were doing it when they were teenagers.
That would be my guess, and part of it is if you look at magazines, right? You don't see hair sticking out of. Typically.
I mean, in Europe, I mean, basically that.
We live in the United States. We're not in Europe.
No, I mean they have the European actresses come here, even Canadian actresses come here, and they sit there and I mean
They go American.
I do know one actress was her name. She was in a few major movies. She came and she did her first scene. She had to jump off of a platform into a swimming pool in her first American movie, and the director said, "What the hell?" Because she's blonde and she had really looked like she had never ever got a bikini wax in her life, and it's sticking out all around. He said, "We can't put that damn thing on the screen; they'll crucify us." Mm-hmm. So they had to take her back and give her a bikini wax for one scene where she jumps off the side of the pool. Mm-hmm. Because they said, "Well, in Canada we don't do that."
Well, we're filming in the United States.
We're in the United States, so you go, okay, because it's a cold country. The warmer countries, we're looking at South America, Spain, Greece, all of those countries basically wear smaller swimsuits.
Yeah, so, I mean, they're going to be having a bare floor.
And I know in Italy, in Japan, it's called pornographic if hair shows, and it's not pornographic if they showed with a bare floor, totally, so. Mm. Amazing, isn't it?
I know.
I like that term, but I just thought it was amazing because, like I said, you have to find a woman that's closer to my age than not a spring chicks with a, what the hell was that come from? She's looking, with the most, disbelief look that this woman ever could have in her life. And she thought it was a joke. She thought it was sort of, no, it came out on like the AP about mothers being very displeased with their daughters had bare floors, and they didn't know their daughters were doing that.
Well,
I mean,
maybe I should just say some parents are clueless.
I think so.
So if you want to be a little less clueless, at least understand what your kids are talking about.
Well, they do now.